Just when you think you have all the answers, I Change the Questions is exactly what the Pittsburgh Steelers are saying to their fans after trading George Pickens to the Dallas Cowboys for a bag of chips. It's been covered by the networks. YouTubers all over the world have covered it probably, and people that I know have covered it and talked about it, but I've got something that the others don't. I've got a microphone, nothing to lose, an opinion, and the ability to make myself look like a buffoon on the internet. This is Hilltime Sports. Let's dive into the trade and dissect it. Now, when I say the Pittsburgh Steelers traded George Pickens for a bag of potato chips, I mean they traded George Pickens and a 6th round pick this year for a 3rd round pick this year and a 2027 5th round pick. Now that screams bad deal if things work out, and we'll get to that in a second. But first, let's talk about the obvious. The Steelers, were supposed to reload the offense, go and get Aaron Rodgers and compete. What happened? Did Aaron Rodgers wait too long to commit? Did Aaron Rodgers say he's going to retire? Did the Steelers just say, no, we don't want Aaron Rodgers, we're going to tank this year? Did Mike Tomlin's blood pressure rise so high that it was a health concern because of George Pickens' actions? Nobody knows, but now George Pickens is on the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know how I feel about this as an Eagles fan, but as an NFL journalist, quote unquote, because I'm just a guy on the internet, this can work out really well. This could be either really bad and we get an Antonio Brown situation, or we get someone who I think could be a faster version of Michael Irvin. Now, I'll tell you what, as Hank Hill will say, if George Pickens works out, this gives Dallas another threat on the outside to help out Dak Prescott and whoever's running the ball. And CeeDee Lamb. It's going to take some pressure off CeeDee Lamb. It's going to make George Pickens better. The question is if. Does Dallas have the coach, the GM, and the disciplinary ability to keep George Pickens in line? That remains to be seen. It kind of worked when they had Wade Phillips and Terrell Owens, but Brian Schottenheimer is no Wade Phillips. Excuse me, there was someone speaking in the background and I lost my train of thought. But if it works out, we got another weapon on Dallas. Eagles fans will have to worry about two people, but remember the Eagles have Quinyon Mitchell and DeJean. We'll see what happens. I'm not trying to be biased in this situation because, I'd rather take the journalistic integrity. I think this will be really good if the discipline is there, if he learns from CeeDee Lamb how to get open, how to be a more professional. Well, no, he doesn't have to completely tone down his antics, just not get unsportsmanlike conduct penalties like in the Bengals game where Mike Tomlin said Pickens needs to grow up in a hurry, and it's going to happen this season. He's on a 1-year deal in his rookie contract. In order to earn another contract, I think he needs to put up some second receiver numbers. I'm talking over 1,000 yards, maybe 6 or 7 touchdowns. And he needs to change the game more than he did in Pittsburgh. And it's not entirely his fault. He was playing with Kenny Pickett, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, who is not known for throwing the ball. Now, Pittsburgh. I really don't know what Pittsburgh is going at with this trade. Are they in a rebuild? Are they retooling? What is the message you send to fans when you trade away your number 1 receiver, now it would have been number 2, for draft picks that may or may not matter next year? 3rd round pick, yeah, it can matter. 5th round pick in 2 years? Very unlikely. There are gems out there, but I don't think that there's that many gems in the later rounds. In 2020, from 2022 on, Pickens was a second round pick. My bad. That was terrible. But 2022, second round pick, 16.3 yards per reception, 800 yards and 3 touchdowns. No, not 800 yards. 800 yards in every year since he was drafted in 2022. 900 yards last year and 3 touchdowns in 2024. I mean, he was injured some games, but he needs to pick it up a little bit. More touchdowns, more receptions. He'll earn a contract. If not, he will go somewhere else and be a journeyman like a Mike Wallace or a Santonio Holmes at the end of his career when he was with the Jets. He'll just fade into non-existence. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Before I go, what can George Pickens learn from Dak Prescott? I mean, he can play with a quarterback who can throw the ball. Despite all of the talk about him not being a good quarterback, despite him saying close to the Eagles, he's a very good quarterback in my opinion. Maybe not an elite quarterback, but he's better than what they had in Pittsburgh over the years. And I think he can teach him what a real leader looks like and maybe keep him in check. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This has been Hilltime Sports. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, whether it's hate, whether it's love. I'll see you in the next video.